How's it going, everybody? Dieter Kurtenbach back here at the home base in Oakland. Let's talk about the Warriors' 124-123 win over the Utah Jazz. And I know there are 80 games left to play in this NBA season. We're just getting started, but that game is going to be tough to top. Let me tell you, that might be the game of the season for the Golden State Warriors when it's all said and done. First thing of the three things we're going to talk about here tonight is Jonas Jerebko. And I never thought I'd be saying that, if we're going to be totally honest. Jonas Jerebko got the game-winning tip in with 0.3 seconds left. This is a guy a week ago looked like he had fallen out of favor before the season even started. He was the last guy off the bench in a couple of preseason games, but with Andre Iguodala out, Jonas Jerebko was the first guy off the bench for the Warriors on Friday night, and he made the most of the opportunity, scoring 10 points, 4 of 5 shooting, and of course being in the right place at the right time, the rebound and the tip in to give the Warriors the win. It's huge for Golden State that Jonas Jerebko stepped up in this game because he provided a little bit of definition to the second unit. He has that pick and pop game. He's not much of a defender, but if he can make shots, that gives them a little bit of understanding with the bench players. It gives them an extra element, and they don't have to ride so much on the starters. Just positives all around Jonas Jerebko on Friday. And if nothing else is gleaned from this game, it's the fact that Jonas Jerebko apparently does not have a nickname. Basketball Reference, I just checked it. No nickname for Jonas Jerebko. I would like to officially suggest the Swedish chef. He's Swedish. He was cooking. It seems obvious. The Warriors roster is big enough for 2 chefs. Talking about another chef here. Point number 2. The Warriors stars looked like stars on Friday night. Kevin Durant had 38 points. He was unstoppable with some of his turnaround jump shots. He missed the shot that Jerebko tipped in, but it didn't seem like he missed the entire game before that. The poor Jazz couldn't do anything. The guy is just incredible. Stephen Curry, the real chef, was fantastic as well. He didn't even look like he had that good of a game, but he still had 31 points in the contest. Went on a nice streak there in the second half to get the Warriors back into the contest. And Draymond Green, his offense has not gotten up to speed yet. He missed most of the preseason. It just looks disjointed on the offensive end. A lot of turnovers, ugly shots, just real ugly shots. But his defense is crazy good. He came to play on the defensive end to start this season. He was on the court on Friday night with the reigning Defensive Player of the Year in the NBA, Rudy Gobert, the Jazz center, who had an excellent defensive game himself. Draymond Green was far and away the best defender on the court Friday night. Just an outstanding performance. A lot of stuff that won't even show up in the box score, but Green just orchestrating everything on the defensive end. And considering how bad the Warriors were on defense as a team in the first half, giving up 81 points, Draymond Green deserves a lot of credit because he helped lock down that Jazz team to whatever degree you can lock down a team that's playing that well. He helped lock them down on the defensive end, giving the Warriors a chance to get back into it. And a big part of that was something that Steve Kerr said he wasn't going to do this season. Just straight up, he didn't want to do it. And that was play Draymond Green at center. Draymond got a lot of run at center on Friday night. We're 2 games into the season, and Steve Kerr is already being made out to be a liar. And why wouldn't you use Draymond Green at center? He's arguably the best small ball center in the NBA in a long time. It worked to perfection on Friday night. Interested to see how much more of that Steve Kerr uses going forward. It's a long season, and there's a lot of wear and tear that Draymond Green takes on when he has to play the 5. Third thing, the Utah Jazz are the real deal. And it shouldn't have taken us Friday night's game to announce that. I was high on the Jazz coming into the season. They looked to me like the second best team in the Western Conference. Heading into the campaign, they sure looked like the second best team in the Western Conference after Friday's game. This is a team that has one of the best defenses in the NBA. They have an offense that when it gets hot is just awe-inspiring. They are knocking down jump shots left and right. We certainly saw that on Friday, particularly in the first half. And they come wave after wave after wave. They are a significant matchup problem for the Golden State Warriors if these 2 teams do meet in the playoffs. They'll play 3 more times between now and then, but do not be surprised if it's the Jazz waiting for the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals, should the Warriors get there, of course. This looks like the second best team in the Western Conference, considering all that Houston gave up this offseason and their addition to Carmelo Anthony. The Warriors have a very tough game on Sunday. It does not get any easier on this 2-game road trip. They head to Denver. They play a little bit higher altitude. They play a team that wants to get up and down, a team that's young, a team that's hungry, a team that wants to make a statement. And the Warriors played a lot of their starters on Friday night. Let's see if those legs can bounce back for a Sunday evening affair at the Mile High City. Should be an interesting one. We will talk after that game.